They say it began with a question, a whisper in the heavenly courts. Why should the Most High rule over all? And with that whisper, eternity trembled. Lucifer, the most radiant of all angels, wasn't always the enemy. He walked among the stones of fire, covered in precious stones, anointed as the guardian cherub. He was beauty, he was brilliance, but hidden behind that glory was pride. The Bible reveals the surface, but the Book of Enoch, it takes us deeper beyond the veil. Lucifer's fall wasn't just a rebellion. It was a war, a declaration of cosmic independence. He wasn't alone. 1/3 of the heavenly host followed him. Why? Because he offered something seductive, freedom without God, power without submission, divinity without the Creator. But rebellion in heaven isn't like war on earth. This was not about weapons. This was about allegiance, about glory, about truth versus deception. Lucifer believed he could be like the Most High, that he could recreate the divine order with himself at the center. And when he was cast down like lightning from heaven, it wasn't just exile. It was a cosmic sentencing. But here's the secret most never talk about. Lucifer didn't fall alone. The Book of Enoch speaks of other beings, watchers, high-ranking angels sent to earth to observe. But many were corrupted by what they saw. They lusted after human women. They descended to Mount Hermon and swore an oath with Semjaza, their leader. 200 angels, now rebels, took human wives and bore children. Not ordinary children, but Nephilim, giants, titans, beings of unnatural strength and intellect. The earth groaned under their weight. Humanity learned forbidden arts, war, sorcery, astrology, seduction, and the making of weapons. The balance was shattered. Corruption flooded the earth. And so came the judgment, the great flood. But even the waters couldn't wash away all the darkness. Lucifer's plan was never just rebellion, it was infiltration. It was contamination. He sought to corrupt the very image of God in mankind. And here's the terrifying part, it's not over. The spirits of the Nephilim, the Bible calls them unclean spirits. They roam the earth to this day, restless, angry, hungry. And Lucifer, he is still the prince of the power of the air, still deceiving, still tempting, still fighting. But here's the truth the enemy doesn't want you to know. God was never surprised. This war was foreseen, and the victory was already written. Lucifer was cast down. The watchers were chained in Tartarus. And every demon that walks today knows their time is running out, because a second war is coming, one more final than the first. The Book of Revelation calls it Armageddon. But it's not fantasy, it's prophecy. Heaven will open once more, and the Son of God will ride out, eyes like fire, a sword in his mouth, crowned with many crowns. Lucifer will face his judge, and every dark force, Nephilim, watchers, demons, principalities, will fall before the King of Kings. So now you know, this war is real. The rebellion was only the beginning. The next question is, which side are you on? Because the battle for your soul is already happening, and neutrality is not an option. If this opened your eyes, if you're hungry for more truths that the world tries to hide, subscribe now, like, and share this video. We're only scratching the surface. Next, we'll reveal the secrets of the Antichrist, the mystery of the third temple, and what the Book of Enoch says about the end of days. This is an entertainment. This is a revelation. And it's time the world heard it. And while the world sleeps, the war between heaven and hell rages on. This isn't mythology. This isn't fiction. It's the spiritual reality behind every headline, every war, every deception. Lucifer still whispers. The fallen still scheme. But heaven is not silent. God is not absent. And Jesus Christ is not just a name. He is the commander of heaven's armies. This is not just a story. This is your wake-up call. Because you were born into this battlefield. And you were not meant to be a casualty. You were meant to be a warrior. So what will you do with this truth? Will you forget at the moment this video ends? Or will you rise and seek more, search deeper, stand stronger? The signs are everywhere. The final chapters are being written. And the greatest deception is yet to come. but so is the greatest glory. Like this video, share it, subscribe to this channel, because this is just the beginning. In the next episode, we expose the secrets of the Antichrist, the hidden prophecies about the end of days, and what the elites know but will never tell you. Heaven is watching. Hell is waiting. And you have a choice. Choose the light and never look back.